Good morning, guys. Hello and welcome to another vlog of the India Darshan travel series. This is my hotel room in Haridwar, and now I'm on the move. So, time to head to the next location. All packed up and ready to leave. Checked everything. Gonna go downstairs to the parking, load up, and hit the road. So, let's get started. Okay, all set, done with the payouts and paperwork and everything. Time to leave. Already loaded the bigger backpack. Just have to hop on board. I really like their indoor parking. It's enclosed, so yeah, you can have your vehicle safe here day or night time. It's open access for guests, so that was a really cool feature. So this next destination that I'm going towards is in Rishikesh, which is about 26 kilometers from here, and is the next town over. Also famous for a lot of yoga retreats and stuff, but my purpose there is not for yoga retreats but to check out more of what Uttarakhand has to offer. And the local said there's a good chance that I might find some holy events happening there as well out on the street, so we'll see what we find. But for now, to leave away from Haridwar. Some experience, 2-night short stay. If you want to visit more of the temples, probably you can keep one more day extra, but that's more or less it what this town has to offer. So not a very long stay kind of town. And so far I've done 243.8 kilometers, plus after today's ride would be somewhere around 260 odd kilometers, and then we'll do local tourism in Rishikesh. So this I reset at the start of my journey, and I'm not going to reset it again because this doesn't have multiple trip modes. So I'm going to keep adding everything and just keep a track of how much I'm doing in a day or in a town, so can have a rough breakdown. It says Rishikesh on the far left, it says 26 kilometers, so that's where we are headed. And the accommodation that I'm going to take in Rishikesh is something that you've never seen in this channel and something that I've never experienced in my life, so it's going to be a unique experience. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out to be. It's kind of like at the same level of a hostel, but a whole new experience, and you'll know more when I give you a tour of where I'm staying and what I mean by that. Chilling down there. Bye Om Bridge. See you next time. So that temple on the mountain that I was showing you in one of the previous vlogs was indeed Mansa Devi. That's where I went last time, so that was pretty cool. There's another temple I heard was on the mountain top. It's called Chandi Devi. And you can apparently do that as well on a cable car, but I didn't feel like doing temple hopping tour yesterday. Anyway, that was a cool experience. I don't think the GoPro shows, but I think I can still see the roadway operating from here. As the views of the town from up there was pretty nice as well. I think I was seeing that part, and that you can also see Har Ki Pauri from there, which was also nice. Har Ki Pauri. Oh, such cool views. Huh. There's also Dehradun, that's not so far away from here. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Perhaps a place worth exploring after I'm done with the next stop, which is Rishikesh. So we are now cruising on National Highway 34. The one close to the homestay, the one where I used to go to Panipat and Kurukshetra, was 44. Oh, another biker. Perhaps going long distance. Those look like foreigners. They are on a rented scooty, perhaps also on a road trip to Rishikesh. Oh, and this is a South Indian temple. The architecture of the temples from the south are quite different, very colorful, and has deities on the exterior too. So 22 kilometers to get to town. Okay. There is this Motichur river that has dried up. There's no water in it. Perhaps it has to wait for the rains, but the weather is cloudy and cold today, which is perfect for a ride, and the wind is cool as well. I'm liking it. And we're going through some forested area as well, which keeps the temps cool, so everything's working in our favor so far. So there's these board signs that says this is the Rajaji Nagar National Forest. So the Mansa Devi temple was also in through this route, and there's the railways. And that's why this is all forested, green and cool area. And one of the local shopkeepers that sit along the trekking path was explaining that national forest, basically at the top of the hill they see lions, tigers, and that's mostly a forest for elephants. So the poor monkeys, they don't get anything to feed on. Apparently elephants eat everything. So that's why the monkeys, they are now tempted to snatch things off from people. And I saw a monkey chasing a kid and snatching bananas from people and stuff. So it's an interesting ecosystem out there. There is a lot of traffic jam because they're repairing the road, making it cemented. It looks like we're going through a underpass. A little bit off-roading with the two-wheeler while everybody with the car is stuck in a traffic jam. Take the narrow route and then try and get as far as we can, filter through the traffic. There's a railway crossing up ahead that explains all this chaos and the traffic. But the other lane, they're following properly. On our side there's like 5-6 lanes and crazy chaos. But finally I'm off. Lost good 10-15 minutes trying to cross this. Last and final stretch. We're 13 minutes and 7.5 kilometers away from our accommodation, which doesn't sound too bad. I knew the journey was short, so started late as well, caught up on sleep and kept imagining the chaos and traffic. So there is a way to go to Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath and Kedarnath, aside from Rishikesh. So these four are also pilgrim sites. So there's a full yatra, we call it, like a journey that starts all the way from Haridwar, and then you can go from there. So it's like a starting hub of all of these pilgrim trips. So if you're interested in doing like a pilgrim route, you could start from here, stay here, and then move further from there. And lots of holy decor being sold here as well. You see these are like water cannon guns and stuff, so you fill water mixed with colors and then you spray it on people. It's kind of fun, as long as you don't use permanent colors and stuff. So the colors, we call them gulal, and that's the one that we use. Oh, we're going that way. There's a Y fork in the middle of the road. Look at the view of the mountains in the backdrop. I guess this is where they also do a lot of adventure sports like river rafting and stuff in the Ganga, but also paragliding and zip lining and things. So you get like nice views because it's a hilly terrain, and it's also because of this that the weather is slightly cooler here. So the place where I'm staying is also called Sadhna Mandir Ashram, but this is Swami Ram Ashram Sadhna Mandir Ramnagar Rishikesh. This is not the one, so luckily they gave me the location on WhatsApp earlier. So that's still about 11 kilometers that way from here. I think the landmark for that is it's next to the Osho's ashram, so this is not it. We have to go further up. Google Maps got me into some tight narrow streets apparently. The main road was very busy. So I had to take a little bit of a detour. See these gloves? I put them there in the hook, but like this bag came out, so the gloves came out as well. And they fell off. So I had to retrace my path, but luckily I found it. So now I have to be a little bit careful with this hook. The bag stays, but the gloves, I realized them at the right time. Anyways, all is well that ends well. So we are entering the town now. Finally, after driving through traffic, I'm on the mountainous road. So as it is, this takes a while to get to your destination, and then there's crazy traffic, so it was super slow. Lost a lot of time. I think it's taking me twice as much to get there, but anyways, it's a mountain driving, so can't really complain. Now I'm enjoying the views of the mountains. Just look at this. Lots of bikers as well. Maybe I can make some friends with the members of the biking community. This is not a bike yet, but still, two-wheeler is close enough. But the mountains are all lush green. So finally made it to the ashram. This is the ashram premises, Sadhna Mandir Trust. As you saw, the route is really nice. It's a little bit secluded, which means it's also quiet. And I don't think this place has Wi-Fi, so it's meant for complete detox. And the reason why I chose this, I'll just show you the main point where I was sold about this place. But in the meantime, let me give you a quick tour. So this is a small temple here, Shiva and Nandi here. This is the office area. Behind is the, I'm told, drinking water, washing area and stuff. So let's go check it out. So this is like a small area behind back doors. So they have water spouts like this all over here. That's like fresh water from the Ganges. And they say those who don't want to drink the Ganga water, there's also a RO purification system inside. And this behind me is the washroom complex. And now to show you the $1 million view, which is why I was sold despite the fact that this place has no Wi-Fi. This is the open terrace, which is the outdoor seating area, and that right there is the Ganges, so you can enjoy a fresh view. And this is a dormitory and dining area inside, so you just remove your shoes and go in. Secure the bed for now, haven't unpacked anything. We'll do that soon. So this is kind of like the dormitory setting. Took this bed, and here, this right here is the dining area. That's the kitchen. You sit on the floor and you dine in. So this is a very humble concept that you dine on the floor, and the accommodation costs $500 per person per night for the dormitory room, including 3 meals. So it's a very cool deal. And now let's go around all the way and check out the view of the Ganges. So just after a mini trek, you're right there by the banks of the River Ganga. And here they say like you can walk around, so there's like a mini beach. You can walk around, there's nobody stopping you. And there's also life jackets up there that you can borrow, and you can take a dip in the Ganges. So since I could not take a dip in Haridwar, this is why I chose this place, so that I can take a dunk. And you can see all the people doing river rafting right here. Most of them are in the water except for the trainer, but seems like a fun activity. So if you want to do some adventure sports, so river rafting, you'll probably be crossing over here. I came to take a dunk in the Ganges, so let's get really close and enjoy the views. This is absolutely amazing. It's 1:35 p.m. I think I just missed the window for lunch, but I'm just gonna go and double check if there is still any food or if it's over. Anyway, gonna come down, change into swimming trunks and take at least one dip here because it's about time. I mean, the water is very cold, there is no sunshine, it's now or never. So let's get ready, let's take it down. So I have made it to the ashram, I've checked in and I'm now interacting with the main priest of the ashram, trying to learn about the culture, what's this ashram about, and also learn the ethics of Holi. So they're going to explain it and then I'll summarize everything in English. जी बताएं स्वामी जी.
तो ये जो स्थान जो कुटिया है इसका नाम है श्री साधना मंदिर धर्मार्थ ट्रस्ट
जी.
यहाँ लोग भक्त लोग ध्यान साधना इत्यादि करने के लिए, शांति की उपलब्धि करने के लिए यहाँ आते हैं
जी.
गंगा स्नान करते हैं, 2-4 दिन जितने भी उनको इच्छा होता है रहते हैं
जी.
फिर अपने प्रस्थान करते रहते हैं. संसार में तो ऐसे नियम है
जी जी.
आओ जाओ. आज ये तो आश्रम है
जी.
यहाँ आकर के श्रम करो.
जी.
आश्रम का नाम ये है, ये होटल तो है नहीं.
जी जी.
होटल में तो होके टल जाते हैं
जी.
उसका नाम होटल है. तो ये आश्रम है
जी.
तो ये श्री साधना मंदिर है. ये जो क्षेत्र है पूरा
जी.
ब्रह्मपुरी क्षेत्र, ये भगवान राम की तपस्थली रही है
जी.
क्योंकि भगवान राम लंका विजय के बाद
जी.
अश्वमेध यज्ञ करने के लिए कार्यक्रम बना.
अच्छा.
तो सभी ऋषियों ने कहा यद्यपि आप ईश्वर हैं फिर भी आप मनुष्य हैं तो आपको ब्रह्महत्या लगा पातक
जी.
उसकी निवृत्ति करने के बाद अश्वमेध यज्ञ आप कर सकते हैं.
जी.
तो इसी कार्यक्रम के लिए ही भगवान राम इधर प्रस्थान किए.
ओके.
यहाँ से लेके पूरे हिमालय में जहाँ जहाँ गए हैं
जी.
यहाँ आगे ऋषिकुंड है. ऋषिकुंड माने त्रिवेणी घाट जहाँ पर है
जी जी.
वहाँ ऋषिकुंड है. उसके आगे भरत मंदिर है
जी.
वहाँ भरत जी ने तपस्या किया. और लक्ष्मण कुंड है, इसको शेषधारा भी कहते हैं
जी.
वहाँ लक्ष्मण जी ने किया. शत्रुघ्न जी ने किया, यहाँ राम जी ने किया.
अच्छा.
और आगे जाकर के जो है वशिष्ठ गुहा
जी
माने वशिष्ठ गुफा
जी.
वहाँ वशिष्ठ जी ने तपस्या किया.
अच्छा.
बाकी तो संत महात्मा ऋषि सब हिमालय है
जी जी.
यहाँ सब अनादि काल से तपस्या कर ही रहे.
जी जी जी.
लेकिन किसी कारण बस यहाँ का विशेष प्रसिद्ध होता है
जी.
स्कंद पुराण में उसका उल्लेख किया गया है.
जी जी.
ये जो क्षेत्र का
जी.
स्कंद पुराण में नारद जी प्रश्न करते हैं
जी.
स्कंद जी से.
जी.
स्कंद माने जो 18 पुराण बनाया भगवान
जी.
वेदव्यास ने
जी.
उसमें स्कंद पुराण है.
जी जी.
स्कंद कौन है? भगवान शंकर के जो पुत्र है कार्तिकेय
जी.
उन्हीं का नाम स्कंद है.
जी.
उनके नाम पर पुराण है.
जी जी.
तो इन पुराणों में ये भूगोल इत्यादि जितनी भी उल्लेख है
जी.
पूरे विश्व का रहता है.
जी जी.
तो आप जितना निकालना उसमें निकाल.
जी जी.
तो वहाँ प्रश्न नारद जी करते हैं कि पुत्र तपते ही रामेण तपः परम दारुणम
जी.
यस्मात् पौलस्त बभजात पातका मुक्त ईश्वर.
अच्छा.
ईश्वर भगवान राम को जो पातक लगा वो मुक्त कहाँ हुआ? अच्छा. तो इसमें 125 अध्याय में इसका खाली वर्णन किया गया है.
जी.
तो बोले कि गंगा द्वारे अस्मिन् भागे वायव्याम आश्रिते रामाश्रम इति ख्यात नाम 16 योजन. 16 योजन के अंतर्गत ये जो स्थली है ये भगवान राम की तपस्या है.
अच्छा अच्छा.
मुख्य रूप से
जी जी जी.
आपका क्या प्रश्न है?
मेरा प्रश्न ये है पंडित जी कि जब लोग यहाँ पे आते हैं तो इस नगरी का नाम योग नगरी के नाम से ज्यादा पॉपुलर होता चला जा रहा है कि हर कोई यहाँ पे आता है योग सीखने ही आता है या बाकी लोग गंगा में रिवर राफ्टिंग करने ही आते हैं. पर एक आम आदमी जैसे यहाँ पे आना चाहे, जैसे इस आश्रम में आना चाहे तो उसके लिए क्या तो व्यवस्थाएं हैं और वो यहाँ पे योग के अलावा और क्या क्या कर सकता है?
असल में ये बहुत बड़ा आश्रम नहीं है.
जी जी.
यहाँ तो पूर्व काल में संतों ने महात्माओं ने अपना केवल भजन करता था.
जी.
नक्षत्र से ला करके शांति से रहता ही.
जी जी.
अब धीरे धीरे लोगों का आना हुआ. जी. तो उसमें फिर विकास होने लग गया. जी जी. तो विकास के साथ उसके खर्च भी होता है. जी जी जी. बहुत 10 आदमी आ जाएंगे तो उनको अन्न है जी इत्यादि भोजन है चाय सब कुछ देना पड़ेगा. जी जी जी. वो आएगा कहाँ से? हाँ जी. तो इसलिए कुछ ना कुछ शुल्क लिया जाता है. जी. जो दे दे दान में कोई बात नहीं. जी जी. लेकिन एक शुल्क है जी. जो भी आए ध्यान साधना करे हमारी व्यवस्था पर शिष्य है
जी
दीपक दास योगी
जी,
उनसे चर्चा करें।
हाँ जी,
जो भी कार्यक्रम करना हो
जी
तो हो जाता, कोई समस्या
अच्छा
नहीं।
अच्छा अच्छा।
आप क्या प्रश्न?
पंडित जी आपके पास बहुत ज्ञान सामग्री है, आपसे धीरे धीरे सीखेंगे। अभी कुछ समय रहेंगे हम यहाँ पे, और कल जैसे कि आपने बताया कि होली का पावन महोत्सव है, तो कल के पर्व पर आप हमें थोड़ा समझाइएगा कि होली का, हाँ जी, होली क्या होती है, होली का दहन क्या होता है। जब हम यहाँ पे थोड़ा बाहर टहलेंगे तब आपके साथ फिर से एक बार मुलाकात करके होली के बाद बिल्कुल आप थोड़ा हमको समझाइएगा, क्योंकि बचपन से हमने होली मतलब गुलाल समझा है, हमको किसी ने समझाया नहीं कि उसके पीछे
जितने उत्सव है
जी
वो शास्त्रीय प्रमाण है,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल,
उसके आधार पर ही है सारा।
हाँ जी हाँ जी, तो वही आपसे सीखना चाहेंगे हम सुबह।
बता देते सूक्ष्म रूप से
जी।
So that was a very enlightening chat with Swamiji here. He's the head Swami of this area. And I also learned the difference between a Swami and a Pandit. So Pandit is the one that does the prayer works. He's the one who's taken, who's given up on the worldly life kind of thing. So he's left his family and everything since the early stages, and he's come over here. So now I have the life jacket, going to take a dunk in the Ganges, and the gist of the story that he was mentioning, well, not the story, the mythology of this place was that this entire belt is basically where a lot of sadhus, saints, and lot of previous, people like Lord Ram, Lord Lakshman, so their brothers and etc. They came and they did their meditation out here. So this place in particular is where Lord Rama did his meditation, and then there was a lot of other useful information that I forgot. So, but anyways, just a general summary for you guys. If there's anything specific from that conversation that you want to know, just comment down below, and I'd be happy to translate. But for now, a dunk in the Ganges. So that was a very nice and refreshing dunk in the Ganges finally. Also made another solo traveler friend right here. He's also resting by the Ganges, and I'm gonna end this vlog right here. And tomorrow there's gonna be some holy festivities, so stick around. We're gonna learn from Guruji all about it, and we're gonna enjoy some Holi tomorrow. See you again in another vlog. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off.